Contreras says she held Mr. Contreras down while he did time, but
lost time on his time. Delilah Contreras versus Xavier Contreras. Okay.
Mrs. Contreras says she held Mr. Contreras down while he did time, but now that he's out, he seems to think he's also free from commitment. Today on Divorce Court.
Okay.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding.
Okay, Judge Starr.
Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Double C's.
Your Honor, the case of Contreras v. Contreras.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Contreras and Mr. Contreras. Welcome to Divorce Court.
Litter binder.
Thank you very much for trusting me with your marriage and your relationship. Mrs. Contreras, I understand you all have been together for 13 years, married for 6 years.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have an...
She says ever since her husband got out of prison, he's prioritized everything but their marriage. Oof.
8-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. Am I correct?
Yes, Your
Xavier
Honor.
Why are we in
Contreras
court?
says he returned home ready to be a husband and a father, but feels trapped by Delilah's controlling behavior.
Your Honor, I have given this man right here 13 years of my life, all of my childhood, all of my adulthood. I waited for him while he was incarcerated for 6 years, given him all of my life. He does not prioritize me. He does not respect me, respect my opinions or anything that I tell him. He might be free right now, but he's about to be free without a ring. I have my divorce papers right here because I'm done. I'm sick of it.
My goodness, somebody that held down a relationship through hardships, ups, downs, and sideways, and you say
Now,
you're done,
Delilah,
Mr. Contreras?
I just want to say, no one asked you to hold him down. Just saying. I mean, I get it, but he did the crime. He did the time. You didn't have to do it too, because he wasn't thinking about you when he did the crime, Delilah. I'm just saying, 2 + 2 is 4, Delilah.
I'm about to rage quit. 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 Oh, you counterfeit. Oh, you counterfeit. Why is you counterfeit?
You heard your wife. What do you say, sir?
Your Honor, I love my wife. I'm really fighting hard for this marriage, but I did my time. I off parole. I don't want to feel like I'm on parole for the rest of my life. And this is a marriage, and I don't want to feel controlled, and I don't want to feel like I'm in prison forever.
Mrs. Contreras.
But I mean, that's the thing, Xavier. You went to prison for whatever reason. Hopefully they explain it in this episode. But you weren't thinking about Delilah or the kid that you had with her because you decided to do whatever you did first. Clown.
I want you to take me back because you've told
please
a little bit
explain
of the story, but I find, according to my court papers, it's really fascinating how you all met. Take me back.
Yes, Your Honor. So I met Xavier on my 13th birthday. My friends brought him, and he was actually my surprise, my little gift. They blindfolded me. They unblindfolded me after. That man was... Whew, he was looking good that day for my 13-year-old self, okay?
He was 15 at the time.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. All right.
Yes, so he was so polite. He asked my mom if he could date me that day. And I didn't think we'd be here today in divorce court all these years later. But, you know, he was family-oriented, respectful. And
you all started dating literally when you were kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
You suffered some family tragedy pretty early into your relationship, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. My father actually ended up passing away when I was about 14. And yes, and Xavier's family was kind enough to take me in and treat me as their own. I was having really unfortunate problems back at home. So
you moved into Mr. Contreras' family's home, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And y'all didn't move in as brother and sister.
Yes, Your Honor.
Which is a recipe for, as I would like to say, adult things happening a little too early. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I actually got pregnant when I was 16 years old.
Oh,
so,
wow.
yes, I grew up at a young age.
Very much so. Mr. Contreras, you weren't ready for all that, were you?
Your Honor, I wasn't ready for it, but I was prepared, to be the man, be the father that I wanted to be for our kids. But then I ended up getting incarcerated while she was pregnant.
Oh,
Mrs. Contreras, you held him down throughout that time, right?
Yes, Your Honor. So I knew this is somebody that I wanted to be with. And in the beginning, he would tell me, just leave now, just leave now. But that's not what I wanted. I knew I wanted to be with this man. I truly loved him, and I wanted my son to have his father in his life. And I really just wanted nothing more but to be a family. So
what was it like when Mr. Contreras was released?
Your Honor, it was like a honeymoon. I mean, I was head over heels. This is the honeymoon that I always wanted. We went out to hotels, Newport Beach, just living amazing. And then that's when all the drama started. Just 1 week later, he started going out. I remember the first night he went out, he said, "Don't worry, babe, I'll be home soon. Nothing to worry about." He got home at 3 o'clock in the morning. He comes home and he apologizes. He goes, "Baby, this will never happen again. I promise you." And that was just the beginning to the end, literally.
Mr. Contreras, you remember that 1 week later? What happened?
Yes, Your Honor. So that 1 week later, I mean, I just came home from prison. You know, I have a lot of friends that I haven't seen since I was a kid. So there's things they want to take me out. We want to go do nice things. And I went 6 years without a phone. I'm not used to being on the phone all day, checking my phone. Like, I like to be present in the moment. I like to be in the moment and present with my friend. I'm not on the social media. I'm not scrolling through and answering my phones and all that. So I was just going out with my friends, having a good time. It's just me being with my friends, and I feel like that's okay.
So 3 a.m.
So Mrs. Contreras had an expectation that you'd be home at X time, and you came home at Y time. I know that you were incarcerated for several years, but courtesy is just simply, my plans have changed. I'm going to be coming home late. What prevented you from just making that phone call? That's what I'm wondering.
So, Your Honor, what prevents me from making that phone call is the energy I receive from her end. She's saying nasty things to me, and it's like, I'm not going to respond. I'm not going to entertain that. I'm a grown man. I can make my own decisions. I respect you. I respect this marriage. I love my wife, but I also respect myself, and I want to do what I want to do. I just came from an environment where I couldn't do anything I wanted to do. I couldn't leave the cell. I was locked down for years, and if I want to go out and be with my friends, I don't want someone telling me I can't do something.
100%, Mr. Contreras. But then that is actually the response you give.
Right.
See, adults, mature people then say to Mrs. Contreras, "I'm not picking up the phone anymore. I will be home at 2 o'clock. You know I'm not out here doing anything." That's what you say.
That's all you gotta do.
And then she has every right to tell you, "That don't work for me."
Mother's Day is here.
This is true.
The day before, he mentioned, I'm going out, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, the day before Mother's Day, every time he goes out, he sleeps the whole next day because he can't get home at a reasonable time. Your Honor, he came home at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Hey,
this was a day that I already had planned out.
I feel like good story time. So, I think I was in my early young adulthood. Not saying I'm old now, but I'm not how I used to be. And I kid you not, it was this one time I stayed out all night on the north side of Chicago until 8 a.m. No, to like 10 a.m. in the morning. I left around 9 or 10 the like previous night, and I did not come into my grandma's house until like 11 o'clock in the morning. And it was so funny because she was sitting on the couch. She was just sitting on the couch watching her Family Feud, and I just walked into the door, and she's just like, where have you been? Like, she was just so like shocked and just shook at the fact that I just walked in. It felt like a Twilight episode, really. Like, that was funny. I had a good time. But Xavier tripping, you just gotta communicate what you want. And I get what he's saying about being the prisoner and everything, like, but you still gotta communicate to your wife. It's your wife, bro.
Oh, all right.
I don't matter.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm unhappy.
That's sad. This is, I can see both sides, though. Usually it's pretty.
Your Honor, I look at it as
dry,
I gave him all of this time. I never disrespected him. I never went out. And now he's over here living his life, doing whatever he wants. He says he supports his friends, but why not support this family?
And Mrs.
I don't think they're gonna
Contreras,
tell us what
you
he
have
did
every right to
get
believe that.
incarcerated.
But guess who made that decision? Who made that decision to give
true.
him every weekend of her childhood? Who made the decision
That's true.
to drive that car 6 hours? Who did that, ma'am? Who did it?
Me, Your Honor.
Yep.
That's true.
So-
You gotta take
So-
some responsibility.
Your Honor, I do have another reason to just show how he does not prioritize
Oh,
this
I wanna hear.
marriage. Yes, Your Honor. So Mother's Day is here. That's a
Big
day.
important day.
Yes,
Very
Mother's
big day.
Day. I'm the mother
Shout out to all
to
the
two of
mothers.
his children. And Your
That was
Honor,
just
that's
one.
the day where I want to feel prioritized. I want to feel finally like he's putting me first before his friends. And
Not
before,
unreasonable.
the day before he mentioned I'm going out, and I'm looking at him and I'm like, the day before Mother's Day, every time he goes out, he sleeps the whole next day because he can't get home at a reasonable time. Your Honor, he came home at 5 o'clock in the morning.
That day?
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. You don't need to tell me anything more. Mr. Contreras, there was no
Contreras
excuse
partying.
when she asked you specifically to be conscious of Mother's Day. That seems very passive aggressive in my opinion.
Yeah, that's not
Why
cool.
didn't you just bring your behind home the day before Mother's Day so that
Get
you
to a
could be
point.
ready to roll out the next day?
Yeah, Your Honor, so this was a day that I already had planned out.
I don't matter.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Let me tell you something. Mother's Day,
Okay.
Valentine's Day, my birthday. I don't
That's
care
it.
what you got planned.
That's it. You gotta
Those
cut
are
all
my
plans.
days.
Yeah.
Okay?
Facts.
Those are my
Facts.
days. Period. I don't want to hear that.
Especially the mother
I don't
of your
hear all of a
child.
sudden my husband just flashed in front of my face. See, you done got my husband in trouble and he didn't even do nothing. Okay? You just got every man in here in trouble. Corey gonna go into the chambers and call his wife just to make sure. Because you just got everybody in trouble. There is no excuse. You cannot make one. I want to hear
Yeah.
what you were doing. Because if you weren't with her, you messed up. That's Mother's Day.
Yes,
It
Your Honor,
is.
I understand.
That's true.
Period.
It was a mistake.
You should
Yep.
definitely prioritize your wife, your mother of your child on Mother's Day. That's fair. I mean, partying and then coming home the morning of Mother's Day is wild work, Xavier. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's kind of sick.
See, this is why I like a nice young man like that. He acknowledges
Honor.
it was a
he
mistake.
acknowledges it and
Your
listens.
Honor, don't
Please
be
don't
fooled.
tell me there's no more.
Do not be fooled, Your Honor. There is more to this story. So we were supposed to go to Santa Barbara, and I'm trying to wake him up. I get the kids ready, and he's like, oh, what do you want to do? We already had the day planned. We wanted to go to Santa Barbara, spend the day at the beach. I love the beach more than anything. And instead, I'm spending it downstairs crying, making my own breakfast, making my own lunch.
So he not only just didn't come home on time, he ruined the next day completely?
Yes, because he's exhausted from being out with his friends till
Ooh.
5 in the morning, Your Honor.
What is-
It's just, it's
this a constant
inconsiderate to
thing?
me.
This man be
I'm
partying.
unhappy.
Mr. Contreras, you understand that now, right?
Yes, Your Honor. When I woke up and I was gonna do all these nice things from her, she's mad. She's giving me attitude. She's not even responding.
What
to
time
I
did you
thought.
wake up?
I woke up like at 8, 9. Like I was ready to get started, getting my day going. Like I can function with a few hours of sleep.
Was that true, Mr. Contreras? Was he up at 8 or 9 in the morning?
He is lying to you, my honor. Yes.
My honor?
No, he was not up. He was groggy. He doesn't want to do anything.
Did you make breakfast?
No, so Your Honor, going back to that, I was up. I tried to make an effort to make this Mother's Day special, but she was already upset from the night before for me coming home
Look at this part. She like, he lying. He know he lying. Cause he's low key lying.
late, and she drags everything. If she has that attitude, she is not stopping that attitude.
Mr. Contreras, did you make breakfast?
No, Your Honor, I did not
Man.
make
Mr.
breakfast.
Contreras, who got the kids up that morning?
You did, Your Honor.
Oh yeah.
I was going to a concert
Because I
with
feel
some
like
friends.
if your girl, wife, spouse, loved one, significant other, whoever, especially in a setting like that where Mother's Day, it's all about her, and she's already tripping over the fact that you're doing something wrong, it's up to you as the man to de-escalate the situation. Now that's easier said than done just due to experience, right? Like, but you have to empathize with their perspective, like, yo, it's Mother's Day, it should be about me, and you still slacking. Of course she gonna be mad because you said these things and told her these things that you were gonna do and you didn't do it. And as a man, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. If we would, we would. You know what I'm saying? A man will do it. You know, it's no negotiation. So I feel like you gotta bypass like all the emotional stuff and just get it done. You know what I mean? So he kind of wrong for that.
She's texting me,
The fact
she's
that he's
calling
trying to
me, so I put my
explain it or
phone away.
justify
I'm
it,
going back to the car, I go to use it, and it's not working. So I go home, I tell my wife, hey, I tried calling you, I don't know what's going on. She's like, I know, I disconnected it.
Well, if you're not answering, you don't need a phone.
A little controlling, ain't gonna lie.
Mr. Contreras, you knew Mother's Day was important, right?
Yes, Your Honor. But Santa Barbara wasn't 100% confirmed.
So,
Your
but the
Honor.
night before, whatever your friends had going on, why couldn't you skip that?
It was a good opportunity, Your Honor.
And you couldn't be home at a reasonable time?
Your Honor, so the show didn't end until maybe like 1, 2 a.m. and it was about like a 2.5 hour
And
drive.
what opportunity was it going to give you?
So what I do is I work with TikTok marketing.
I understand all that.
I need to meet people.
I understand that.
And build relationships. with
That's gonna happen
people.
on.
Wait a minute. Xavier, I thought you was locked up. You don't do the social media tiki-takis. What's going on with that? I thought he didn't do social media. Now he's a TikTok marketer. What's up with that? I'm just saying.
A regular basis.
2 + 2 is not
And I
adding
know that there's going to be another show. There's going to be another show that exact next weekend.
Yeah.
There's going to be another show probably that Wednesday. And usually they have special days Tuesday, special day Wednesday, special day. You could be out every single night if you want. I understand how social media works. I'm not that old, okay? I get it. I completely understand. I also understand what networking does. It opens doors sometimes. It opens opportunities. But I also know what having a family does. And you will lose your family if you don't prioritize them. That's just the truth.
That's true.
It's one thing for you to tell me you don't want to be controlled, which I think is 100% fair. It's another thing for you to show that you are being disrespectful.
Yeah.
And you were being disrespectful in that situation.
Yes, Your Honor. I was.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Tell him Judge Star. I said, hey.
Do y'all talk to each other?
Yes, he
Your
doesn't
Honor,
listen, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we talk to each other, but
Seems like y'all
if
don't.
I tell her that, oh, it's a Monday, oh, I'm gonna go out on Thursday. Monday through Thursday, every day's bad. She's already upset. Every day's a bad day, and even after she's upset. So if I communicate her, if I let her know ahead of time, there's no getting around her being upset that I am going out.
And
There's
Mr.
no going
Contreras,
on.
I actually understand that that's really what your issue is, this effort of control. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And just to state a little bit about a control issue, there was one night I was going to a concert with some friends.
Okay.
We're going out. It was loud. She kind of gets a little obsessed. So she'll call like 20 to like 100
But I
times.
just feel like if you know your wife is calling you and you know your wife is like this, why not like just either abide by it or just answer the phone, Xavier? Damn. Like, I mean, you a TikTok marketer, so you on your phone. I feel like that's BS. It's 2026. If a person is like, doesn't text you all day or call you all day, especially a person that y'all together, right? So, and not just only together, married. So why not just check in now and then? That's all she be wanting for real. That's what it seemed like with Delilah. Like, all she wanted is for you to pick up the phone and be like, hey, babe, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I'll be home at this time. Love you. Click. That's all you have to say, Xavier. That's literally all you have to say from my standpoint, from what I'm looking at. But it's like you don't want to answer the phone. But you also are just like, oh, I don't do phones, I don't do social media. But you're a TikTok marketer. How does that work? I'm confused.
back to back to back, and that's like ridiculous. Like that's just overdoing it. She's texting me, she's calling me, so
like
I
she's
put my
not
phone away. I don't want to do that. I'm out with
just
my
like-
friends. I'm trying to enjoy the moment. I don't want you breathing down my neck like the whole time. And so I'm going back to the car. I'm getting ready to call her, let her know I'm on my way home. I go to use it, and it's not working. I'm like, that's weird. Like I pay my bills, you know, I pay my phone bill. So I go home, I tell my wife, hey, I tried calling you. I don't know what's going on. My phone turned off. I don't know what's going on. And she's like, I know. I'm like, what do you mean you know? And she's like, I
Oh,
disconnected it. I'm like, you
had
disconnected
enough.
my phone
She
because I
over it.
wasn't answering you? She's like, yeah, if you're not gonna answer it, you don't need your phone.
Your Honor, I can explain this.
I don't know how you can explain that.
Yes, Your Honor. So,
What makes you think that you have a right to turn off his phone?
That's
Your
not
Honor,
cool.
I felt like, well, if you're not answering, you don't need a phone. What do you need a phone for? You can't.
Delilah. Delilah. So you out here just disconnecting people's phones because they not answering? Now I get it. He should answer after at least your first 70 calls. But you ain't gonna hear from him at all if you disconnect the phone, Delilah. Like, what are we talking about?
So you know that
Because
is
that's gonna make it
manipulative and
better.
controlling.
Yeah, that's not
Yes,
cool.
Your Honor.
I just have a question. We've been talking a lot about how you held Mr. Contreras down. What did you do for yourself during that time period, during those 6 years? What are your hopes and dreams?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm actually a full-time college student. I own a business with Xavier, Mr. Contreras.
Beautiful.
And I just take care of our kids. So I'm really about my family, going to school, higher education, just trying to do right by my family. And that's why I'm so passionate, where
cool life,
Xavier
the-
sold me this dream in
normal
prison.
life.
I'm not just acting like this because I expected him to be like this. In prison, there's something called prison talk, and he laid that down on me.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
he sold me a
For
dream.
sure.
I thought, he said, when you come home, all my time is yours because you've waited for me. I love you.
Mrs. Contreras, he went into prison as an 18-year-old teenager. In those
Came
6
out a grown
years,
man.
his only maturity was through prison.
Yep.
Period. I need that to be in your head.
Miss Yana.
This young man does not know who he is as a young man. He has the right to figure it out. And I need to validate that for you, Mr. Contreras. You have every right to say, I need to be free. I need to explore what I've missed. I think you need to make good choices on the kinds of friends you affiliate with, because if any of them have felonies, you will go back to prison, just so you're aware. But I'm not going to tell you you can't live your life. I'm not.
Right.
But what I am going to share with you is she doesn't have to put up with it. This is what it is.
That's true. Because you're mentally still 18, it seems like. It seems like he still want to party and go out and not really worry about his family. I mean, that's what it's looking like to me. Like, he just pretty much is like, all right, I'm going to just go out and do what I want. Like you were back in the day. But, bro, you have responsibilities now. Like, you have 2 children. You have a wife. You know what I mean? But then you should also be upfront with her to let her know, like, this is not what I want. Because I wanted it then, and now it's like you're unsure. It just seems like Xavier is unsure. In my eyes.
Mrs. Contreras, what do you need to have me not serve those divorce papers today? What do you need to hear
Yeah.
from him?
I would like for you to make better decisions and prioritize our family time that we set aside, and pick and choose what events you have to go to, because every event that there is, you have to go, whether it's Christmas, New Year's, Mother's Day. I just want you to start prioritizing me and the kids, and respect us the way that we respect you, because we hold you on a pedestal, and me and the kids both feel it at home.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Mr. Contreras, did you hear what she said?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you do that?
Of course. I'll do this for this marriage and our family.
Everybody's excited. Now, Mr. Contreras, do something real hard. Tell her what you need to make this marriage work. Because it's not just about what she needs, it's about what you need.
It's a glue. It's a compromise.
What
It's
I
a middle
need is
ground.
just a little bit of trust. A little bit of trust. Let me be free. I don't want to feel like I can't breathe. I can't do what I want when I want. That's
But
one thing
that's the
I never
thing,
imagined. I never
though.
imagined I'm going to be free one day and I just can't do what I want whenever I want. It was never in my vision of being home.
But
And
Xavier, gang, you're in a marriage. Like, what it sounds like to me, that it's just like he wants to just do what he wants. And that's cool. You can do that. You can do that, but it's not, you can't just go out and do what you want and expect your wife to still feel satisfied or happy because you want to go out with your friends. Like, bro, you have 2 kids and responsibilities at home. You have to be home. Like, I get it. Like, you have been in prison for a long time and you just want to go out, but just say that too. Just say that too.
I want to be with you, my wife, my family. Just trust that I'll make the right decisions, and let's just communicate. Let's communicate, let's talk, let's understand each other, and let's just stop fighting. That's just what I want.
Sounds like you don't.
Can you do that, Mrs. Contreras?
Yes, Your Honor, I can.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. Love is really not about keeping score. It's about building a future. So there's going to be some unsteady times, especially as you become the man that you are destined to become. I note that there has not been one allegations of cheating. You trust him. You know that he is faithful to you. I think you two young people figured it out very early on that you wanted to be together. Now let's put some work into it. This is not a prison sentence. It's a partnership.
Yes.
Let's learn how to be partners.
Yeah.
This case is done.
W Star, man. W Star always hitting them with
I
the
don't
gems.
make these anymore.
I would love for them to do an update. I would love to see an update on this couple. Because it really seems like they're just lacking communication, truthfully. It does. It really does. Self-made hustler, self-made cheater. Low-key, like, low-key. If you know, you know. Why when I always come home do I feel like the visitor? Nobody visit when you switch states. Now I feel misplaced, cause people in the same place. Man, what a shame. Words to Obama, something gotta change for the better. Yeah, my words been clever. Peace we must treasure. All in this together. Look what the world's become. Cops killing for fun. My people getting hung. Just might go get a gun, cause I'm trying to survive. When y'all